everyone, it's Alyssa and welcome to You Can Learn Math. Today is about the associative property. The associative property. Okay, this is the associative property of multiplication. As with my other property videos, I'm just going to sort of present it to you, just tell you what the information is, so if you need that, you can just get on your way. If you'd like to have a little more detail and to know why this is true, keep watching, and also that'll help you remember it for tests and things. Okay, so the associative property just says this. If I have this expression, 4 times 2 times 3, and if I put parentheses here and here, they are still the same. Now, if you remember about order of operations, if not, I have a video on that, links in the description below. On order of operations, you'll usually see this written as PEMDAS. And so the very first one here, P stands for parentheses. We always do the parentheses first. So let's do that first. Over here we have 4 times 2 is 8 times 3. Or 24. On the right we have 4 times 2 times 3 is 6. Well, even though it's the same, let me write it down first because that would be better to show. 2 times 3 is 6 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. That's what associative is. It says no matter which ones I decide to multiply first, which ones I associate together, like with parentheses, which ones I put together with these parentheses or associate together. That's the connection there to help you remember that. No matter what I do, I still get the same result. Okay, now this is the associative property of multiplication. This only works, this is important, if all the things are being multiplied. You can't throw a plus sign in here and say it still works because it doesn't. All right, so that's our basic rule. Now let's go in a little more detail here. Why do we say this has to be multiplication? Well, let's change it. Okay. I'm going to put parentheses differently. So what happens? In this one, I do the parentheses first, 6 times 3. On the right, I do the parentheses first, 6 plus 4. Oh, now I've got 18 and 10. That is not the same. It is not. Because think about what you're asking it, what these equations are asking you to do. This first one is saying, we've got essentially, it didn't make the mark. I made the mark. It didn't register it. Okay, then I've got 4 blocks and 2 blocks, and I've added those together, 4 and 2, and then I want to have 3 of those. I'm just really going all out. I'm going to make this all colorful, and I think I got the wrong color. There we go. All color-coded. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I've added 4 plus 2, and then there's 3 of them. This one over here, I'm saying I had 2 blocks, and then I did 3 rows of them. I don't know if you heard that. I just got a notification. One of your programs needs to be updated. Thanks for telling me that, computer. So I had my 2 blocks, and then I did 3 rows of them. And then separately, I am adding in 4 more blocks. I'm just drawing them like this so that they fit in there. So then I'm adding, okay, now add 4 more blocks. Doesn't look a thing alike, right? They're not the same. They're not telling us to do the same things. However, if it is 4 times 2 times 3 on both sides. It really is like a rectangular prism, if you want to get technical. That is, let's say it's 3 high, 4 wide, and we'll say 2 deep. Like we're counting these cubes, okay? No matter how I count these cubes, I'm going to get the same number of cubes. So the first one, if I did like this, and this one I did like that, what is it saying? Well, that one's saying 4 times 2 times 3. Well, that is saying, there's my 4, and I'm putting it in, I did that a little wrong. So I have this row of 4 cubes, and I'm going to make 2, and then I'm going to do that 3 times. 4 times 2, and then times 3. Well, the other way they're saying, okay, do 2 times 3. Excuse me, I just inhaled wrong. I don't know how that's, breathed something in there. 2 times 3, and then do that 4 times. Well, the same rectangular prism still shows us that, because here's our 2 blocks. Then we do 3 stacks of the 2 blocks, and then do that 4 times. That's it. 2 times 3 times 4. No matter how I reorder these or group them, it can still be described by looking at this same rectangular prism. Nothing is changing. I'm just kind of spinning it or looking at it from a different way. So that is the associative property, and that's why it doesn't change. Again, if you have any other symbols involved in here, if you have addition, subtraction, and division, can't do it. It has to be for the associative property of multiplication. It has to be just multiplication. Everything has to be multiplied. There is an associative property of addition, but as you can imagine, it applies only when everything's being added. So that's it for the details and also the longer explanation. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that today. If it was helpful, useful in any way, please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.